What's going on? It's YEYNotGaming, and I am not at my usual spot. I'm on the road. I'm here in Atlanta for a wedding, but I wanted to get a build out to you guys. I think this is the most balanced build you're going to ever have at guard. You can even move it to maybe shooting guard or small forward, but it came out to be SGA, Jamal Murray, and Gilbert Arenas comparison. The name of the build is a ball hawking 3-point slasher. Now, go ahead and like the video and show some support to the channel. I don't usually do builds, so I'm not gonna give you all the crazy like rambling, but I'm gonna get straight into it. It's gonna be a very quick video. So I made this build based off my personal play style. I like to drive to the basket and I like to finish and be able to shoot and dribble. Just dribble well enough to get by. I don't need to be crazy shifty. And I have enough speed where I can be able to get up and down the floor and keep up with everybody. And a 91 steal. The things I like to do the most on is shoot threes, dunk the ball, and get steals. If I can do those three things, I am fine. If I have to sacrifice ball handle, that's fine. If I have to sacrifice pass act, that's fine. I still got eyes. I can make reads. So if you're looking at something like a pass act heavy one, and you're like, oh, I don't want to do that, then by all means switch it. So I think if you're looking at a balanced build, balanced guard build, I think take this archetype first and then work out of it to your liking. So what I wanted to do is I have an 84 close shot, 75 driving layup. I want to be able to get float game because floaters are OP, and I want floaters to be a part of my skill set. Now, with that being said, now being able to customize floaters, I want to be able to pick a floater that works best for a 75. I'm sure there's something out there. Maybe I can get like Isaiah Hartenstein or something like that to where a close shot floater might be suffice. But we'll see. 84 is a close shot. I get silver paint prodigy, and I love the mash. I need those two badges. 87 drive and dunk, which will put my posterizer at a silver. So whenever I get out on the break, I got a 6'2", 6'3" on me. They won't be able to take me out the animation. Animation should be good. If I find some animations that are good, then I'm going to be able to finish over the top of them. And with a 75 driving layup, bronze layup mixed master, should be able to finish no problem, or just do like a hop step or a euro to get around. A 40 standing dunk, a big trick that's been in 2K forever, is being able to inch up to the rim and get a standing dunk. The least amount of standing dunk you need is a 40. And I think that tip right there is going to go a long way for you guys. So even if you make a build at 6'3" with a high driving dunk with his standing dunk at 40, you should be able to do standing dunks. But he has to be like 6'3" plus, I believe. I think 6'3", 6'4". Post control at 50, don't really care for post control. I think it had to be a 50. If I took it down to 49, it would have took something away from something else. So I'm just like, all right, we'll just keep it at 50. But I get silver unpluckable. So I'm all right with that. I also put my midi at 80 and my 3 at 90. So I get gold set shot shooter. So yeah, shifty shooter's gonna be at silver. Deadeye's gonna be at silver. And I have limitless at silver. So at 6'7", I don't really need to be shooting too deep, but I'll be able to get some deep bomber badges where I can pull back a little bit. And another thing about this build that I mentioned in the intro of the video is you have to keep takeovers and you have to keep cap breakers in mind. So something balanced like this in July is going to be super OP if you have a lot of cap breakers and you're good at customizing your takeovers. Of course, I had to put a 99 free throw. Again, that's my personal taste. I like to be able to knock down free throws, and this year they're saying it's green or miss, so I got to make sure I have a big green window. And whenever we have a transition take foul, I want to be able to be the one shooting it. So that's just me. Pass act I got at 71. I know a lot of people won't be a fan of that, but I mean, again, I can make reads. I'm not gonna get my hand held based off badges. I still get silver dimer, still get bronze versatile visionary. I have a brain. I can make reads. The ball is going to get there. I'm not worried about people really stealing the passes when I throw them. Ball handles at a 90. I get gold handles for days, silver ankle assassin, silver unpluckable. And again, I don't need to get super shifty. I'm 6'7". I know some people might be eyeing the strong handles. Oh, you might need a little bit of strong handles. Like, long as my screen hit and I can get my shot off, I am going to be fine. I have enough IQ to where I can make a read and get into a crab. I can, shoot a midi and until the center steps up and go around them. I could just go get a dunk. Like, I'm able to do that. And if you have enough skill, you can work with what this is. I also have an 80 speed with ball, which gives me silver lightning launch. And I got enough in my bag to where I can get open. So I'm not really tripping. I have a 74 perimeter, which gives me bronze pick dodgers, bronze on ball menace, bronze challenger, silver off ball pest. And I'm telling you, if you know what you're doing on getting screens and getting bumps, that's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need. My favorite thing is that I got a 91 steal. 91 steal gives me gold glove, gold interceptor. If anybody plays with me, they know I like to go for blitzes and bump steals a lot. That's pretty much how I get a lot of my steals. I average about 3 steals a game, no matter what build I'm on. So if I'm able to get steals through the bump and able to get pass lanes, I'm always going to be a happy camper. I'll prioritize those things. So I wanted to make sure I'd be able to dunk. I wanted to make sure I could shoot, dribble, and get steals. And that's what I accomplished with this build. 30 block. I don't care about blocks on a 6'7". I didn't care about rebounds on the 6'7". Be playing point guard. And like box out animations are still pretty solid. Like I'm still going to be able to hold a box out in the green and rebound and be able to get boards in like park games. And then in 5, I'm not going to be going for boards. I'm going to be on that break. So extra break. Speed and agility, 83 and 80. That's more than enough to get by, be able to keep up with everybody else. And then I got my vert at 75. And that came out to be a ball hawking 3-point slasher. There's going to be a ton of takeover options. I'm going to be able to get deep bomber. I'm going to be able to get slashing takeovers too as well. Some playmaking takeovers too as well. So I have my pick of the litter in that sense. Here's a small clip of me going into my court, dribbling around a little bit. This is just with my default animations. I didn't change my jump shot. I didn't change my dribble animations. I made this well before I even knew you could. I found out later that you can customize your dribble 6. And I went in there and got to shooting around a little bit. And then at community day, once you created the build, it was gone once you got out of it. So I went into my court and dribbled around a little bit. As you can see, I can get some escape dribbles off. I can shoot the shot. I believe that jump shot is SGA, and it has a decent sized green window with all those badges applying. Like I think if you know what you're doing, it's one of those builds. If you know what you're doing, you're going to be super nice with it. If you don't know what you're doing, maybe go 6'3", 6'4", and work out a true guard height. If you're not like a big 5-out guy, and I think this is a good 5-out build. If you're a guy that's not going to run 5-out, you're not going to run 3v3 pro-am or anything like that, then go for a traditional guard. Also, if you're looking for a balanced build and you just need a home base to start from, I think this is going to be a good shot for it. But let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm the one tripping. Comment below. Sorry I can't get too hype. I'm in a hotel right now, so I got to keep my dial down to a minimum. But I wanted to get this video out before anybody else made something similar. So love you guys. Until next time. Love y'all. Remember that.